what were the benefits as you saw it for the team?
So I suppose, Kieran, through your facilitation, there was a sense of connection among the team, which boosted the team spirit, and it brought a much improved communication among the members of the team, and a better understanding of their roles, and an understanding of each other's roles and each other's priorities, which I suppose they hadn't had. Everyone was focused on their own little area, their own little team, and there was better understanding of the overall organisational vision and where their roles fitted into that.
Okay. So maybe if you cast your mind back then to early December, when we first had a conversation about the team, what was going on for the team in early December that you thought, yeah, a leadership team development process is what the team needs at this stage?
I suppose our leadership team is new. We only started to develop the roles of the team in 2020. And then the year that it was very difficult, I suppose, to focus on developing the team and the proper formation of the team. We were all busy fighting fires, I suppose. When we got together, we found we had a real lack of direction. We were looking at each other saying, what's the purpose of this new team? Is it strategic? Is it operational? Where do we fit in the organisation? And what can we each bring to the table?
Okay. And I seem to remember as well that there was something about the fact that the team members were fatigued after the extraordinarily challenging year that 2020 was.
I suppose we had all got pulled into the operational end of just trying to deal with the aftermath of the pandemic and the restrictions, and trying to, I suppose, deliver our work in a different way on platforms, and at the same time remain focused on clients and the people involved. And I suppose it was a year of change for staff, and for anyone managing staff, it was particularly difficult here.
Okay. So there was that kind of support element then as well. So there were 4 half-day sessions. So when you cast your mind back, are there any particular aspects you think, yeah, that was interesting, that was particularly helpful, just as a way of illustrating some of the stuff that we did?
Yeah, and I suppose through your facilitation, the engagement of the members on the leadership team was amazing. Everybody showed up on time. We had discussed beforehand what would be dealt with at each workshop. So people came already with ideas and plans in place, and the engagement was huge. And the amount of collaboration when we start talking about how we could collaborate together and how we could work better together. And I suppose there was a willingness to work in a cross-functional collective manner, which hadn't been there before. We were all busy looking after our own patch, and it was a bit of them versus us. And definitely, you could see where people had objectives and plans and things, actions in common, and they were willing to work together on it. And that all came from, I suppose, the workshops and getting to know each other better and figuring out what we had in common rather than what was different.
Okay. So I take the view that a person in a leadership role like yourself, that your view of leadership is changing, and you're getting additional insights the more experience you have, and as you kind of respond to different situations. Are there any additional insights that you have about your leadership as a result of the team development process?
I suppose from the process, I had a better sense of shared leadership. Sometimes it's kind of a lonely role as chief executive. You know what I mean? You're trying to deal with everything, and then all of a sudden you have these people around you, and we're buying into the whole idea of team spirit, team bonding, and taking on some of the responsibility, and the support that was there was huge, and that I suppose emerged over the couple of workshops, and I felt much more supported. And I suppose I was surrounded by a lot of experienced staff with great expertise, and I didn't feel that the burden was all on my shoulders anymore. So definitely that sense of shared leadership was very important.
Okay. Una, thank you very much for joining me for this short conversation. I really appreciate it, and I wish you and the team continued success in 2021. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Kieran.